Hey guys, how are you all doing? I hope you guys are doing amazing. As for me, I'm doing great. And I hope God is protecting each and every one of you. Today is another beautiful day. And today, I'm not alone on this video. As you can see on my left, I have two guests on this channel today. They're going to be introducing themselves.
Hey guys, this is Shami Vlogigi, content creator from Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. You can check me out on all social media platforms.
Hello everyone, my name is Joel Obatan, a YouTuber from Kampala, Uganda.
I decided to host my two Ugandan friends. Since they are Ugandans and I'm also Ugandan, I just want to hear their experiences and culture shocks in Ethiopia as Ugandans. So what do you guys think about Ethiopia? Because you guys have been here for long.
First of all, I would say Ethiopia is home. I've come here countless times, and every time I feel like it's a new changes every time.
I believe all of us have different culture shocks and experiences. So I think let's start from the daily life and social culture. What do you think about that?
When it comes to daily life, I feel like these people are so social. On a positive side, because when we're coming here from the border, the people are different. As you get this side, people are different. So we thought we were going to get that bad, fearing, reception. But then we got shocked. People are kind here, loving, welcoming. Everyone was just welcoming us. Oh, you're from Uganda, welcome. And I realized that people here love Ugandans.
Exactly.
So if you tell them you are Ugandan, trust me, they'll take you out for lunch, for dinner. Someone is ready to drop money because of you. So that really shocked me here.
The road safety, and also I would say the hospitality that you receive in the morning when you wake up, and when everyone is like salam, they share you love, and then I would say it's like something that you need to experience every time you get energized, because even if you meet a stranger whom you don't know, is like treating you like a brother.
Who has known you.
Myself, I would say I've been to Ethiopia, like this is my second time, but I always receive the same reception. Ethiopians are hospitable people, like how you've heard it from my Ugandan friends. You know, sometimes when I do these kinds of videos, you guys be like, is it true? So today I was like, why not invite them on this one, since we are all Ugandans, you know? But I feel like they receive us warmly. They are really nice people. When we talk about social life, they're actually social. Yeah, as my friends have said, they're really social people, and they want to know where are you from. So let's also talk about the food and eating habits.
Personally, at first I didn't click with injera. The famous food here is injera. It's just a round bread where they can't give you with any kind of stew or tomato. First, I didn't like it because I had not clicked to it, and it's fermented. So if you can't just introduce something new to your stomach. At first, I used to get stomach upsets, but with time, I got used to it, and I really love it. Also, I love the fact that they eat in groups. So they are so social to an extent that when they're serving food, they put that injera on a big plate and put sauce, so they want everyone to eat. Actually, they will even feed you.
Yeah, that's true.
When you don't know how to eat this, and you're in a restaurant and you ask someone, how do you eat this? Someone will pick food and feed you.
So it was a culture
shock.
That
was a culture shock to me. Like, I went to a restaurant and the guy was like, oh, no, I can feed you. I was like, oh, hold up. I really got shocked. Then you were like, no, here we feed each other.
I would say for the food, they have options, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because sometimes when you go to a restaurant, they'll tell you, today is fasting day, there is no meat, there is no what. So they tell you, like they have fasting days. Yeah, so for the food, there are options. There are intercontinental hotels or restaurants that you go to and get food. If you don't click with injera, you can still go and get some other food. But then I'm pretty sure, the first time you may not like it, but eventually, after some time, when you get used to injera, trust me, it will become your daily meal that you want to have all the time.
And also, as he said, food here, you can go to any other restaurant. It's not necessarily injera, no. They have a lot of foods. Like, I love dorowat, but also what shocked me is in that dorowat they put for you one chicken and one egg. So is it the money or because they have to be explaining?
I know, right?
Sometimes you go like 4 people, you order a combo and it comes with one egg and one meat. So that's really shocked me. At some point I was like, yo bro, can we have more chicken? No, no, no.
The thing that also shocked me about Ethiopia when it comes to foods, let me talk about the coffee culture. Before you coming to Ethiopia, you first search about Ethiopia, and the first thing they will tell you is the coffee, because this is the land of
Buna.
like buna or coffee. You know, coffee originated from Ethiopia. So when I came to Ethiopia, you guys, literally, you can move in a day. You take like 5 cups. They call them sini, those small ones. 5 cups of coffee for free. This one invites you. Am I lying, you guys?
No, no, no. Actually, even today we took coffee.
You guys, that was a culture shock to me, I must say. Because how can you take literally like 5 cups? You take this one, another, and like everywhere you go, they're just calling you. Is it like that, you guys who are watching us? Maybe you guys can drop a comment. Because for us, where we come from, actually, coffee is not taken like even on a sunny day. For us, we take it for purposes. Maybe when it is very like cold, but here they don't care. Though if it is daytime or what, anytime is time for coffee. So maybe you guys can drop a comment and let us know. But it was really a culture shock to me. And another thing that also shocked me is the raw meat. Here they eat raw meat. So that thing really, really shocked me. If you haven't watched our videos, you guys should go and watch our videos, because you guys will have the best of them.
We do not eat raw meat just because it's a delicacy. It has a very great history, because during the Adwa War, was it Italy? They used to eat raw meat, because during that war they never wanted to cook, because as you're cooking they would use, of course, firewood, and firewood would cause smoke.
Yes.
So during cooking, the smoke would alert their enemies where they are. So they decided, if we leave traces of the ashes and the smoke,
They will know that we are here.
our enemies will know we're here. So they decided to start eating raw meat.
Was it your first time eating raw meat?
It was my first time, and I loved it.
It was a shock.
It was a shock. Like, who eats raw meat? We are here right now. Are raw meat eaters. Someone kidnaps you for coffee. Like, she talked about coffee, guys. Literally every 5, like, let me say 3 meters, you find a coffee shop.
Exactly.
So you'll be walking, someone says, "Hey, you want coffee?"
Yes.
Yes, they go and give you
they're like,
coffee.
it's on my budget. It's on
Yeah.
my. You're like, oh my god, aren't these guys the sweetest?
I'm telling you.
Me, if I was given an opportunity, I don't know, but I think I would stay in Addis Ababa. First of all, I'm getting used to the environment. I'm getting used to the weather itself, because sometimes actually it can get like cold. Like right now, it's actually getting cold. But I think we are getting used to that. But I would say I can survive here. Yeah, like anyone who comes here, they can survive. Because you can even you can come and you live on a budget. Am I lying? No. There are places like hostels which are not that expensive where you can stay. So you guys don't fear coming here. If you want to have the best of your experience in Ethiopia, you guys should just pack your bags and come. Let's talk about the dressings. How do you feel about the dressing culture here?
Let me shock you guys. Here, on every single day, you meet these guys on streets.
Exactly.
And if you come towards the festivals, they rock their traditional outfits. I have one, by the way. Did you see me?
I saw.
I was so smart. Hey, let me tell you, I feel like when it comes to tradition, they're still maintaining the origin. As Ethiopia says, it's the origin. They are still maintaining that origin of their culture, which is not in any other country I've gone to. Yeah, we try in Uganda, but only during like weddings, and you see like 2-3 people, and the girls will come in dresses. Personally, I won't wear that. I'll go for a dress. But here, it's like a must, and they are so proud when they're in those dresses.
Exactly.
So, you guys, bravo.
Personally, where I come from, Uganda, right? When you wear the traditional dress, you won't feel comfortable. People laugh at you and be like, yo, we need the Western kind of dress, a suit, this kind of stuff. But here, people are proud. When time for church, people wear them.
Exactly.
And they shine in them.
Yeah.
As if you don't wear a suit or some expensive Western stuff.
If you wear a kanzu, they'll laugh at you. They'll laugh at you.
Yeah,
People
so
will be like, are you going to marry? Are you married today?
Yes.
What's happening? You know?
yeah, so I feel like we should embrace our traditional wears, just like Ethiopia is doing, as is setting a pace, that even if you're wearing your traditional wear, don't be brainwashed to think that you're not going to look smart.
Exactly,
you're going to look smart, even more smart than how you appear in Western kind of world dress. You look at a girl and she's really pretty in that traditional dress. I'll be like, Shami,
True.
this is what you guys are supposed to advocate for.
No, in addition to that, it's also when it comes to unity, it unites them.
Yes.
The clothes unite them. Like for instance, you find a family of 5 wearing the same outfits.
Exactly.
From the mom, the dad, the same shirt,
Same
the kids,
decoration.
same decoration, same colors. Uganda, even when you find someone wearing the same clothes you're wearing, you feel like, oh, let me go back and change. I can't wear the same
wear the
thing
same,
someone else is wearing.
Yeah.
But here, it's pride.
Surely.
It's so like you find them happy. And
Actually, in case you're wondering, those clothes are called Habesha Kemis. And if you come to Ethiopia and you want to get such outfits like how the gentlemen look here and the ladies, oh my God, they look so beautiful in them. You just go to a place called Shola Market. That is where you find them, not that expensive. You can find your scarves, anything that you like. Let's talk about the infrastructure. I myself, when I first came to Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, because the first time when I came, I was in Addis. I don't know, but I'm just in love with Addis Ababa, you guys. And for those ones who don't know, actually, it simply means new flower, all right? But I just love the way the infrastructures are here. Sometimes, actually, when I meet some people on the roads, they tell me, you're from Uganda? I say, yes. How is the infrastructure? How is Uganda and Ethiopia? Can you compare? I'm like, sometimes I be like, oh my God, I even don't want to talk about that because Ugandans will just come for me. But guys, this is the truth. Ethiopia is way, way, way far compared to where I come from. Like, really, really need to do a lot in my country. So kudos to everyone who is doing a great job. Talk over the Prime Minister, the President, and everyone. You guys have really done an amazing job because the infrastructure really shocked me. I felt like I was in America.
talk about the infrastructure here, the skyline.
I'm telling you.
Do you see those videos, the Dubai skyline? Then here it's just everywhere. Everywhere you see it's a building. Now there's a new street. Like we went there, we were just staring. Guys, for real, our presidents, the other East African and West Africa, entire Africa, leaders, please, you just have to copy Addis at this point.
Exactly,
because tell me, here, also they told me that if you stay around city, around the Addis, you put on the lights. You're not allowed to put off the lights.
Yes.
You understand? But then you come in Uganda, someone's leaving office and the lights are off. Then the entire building is dull. You understand? Here the lights, the buildings, the lights have to be on 24/7 to bring out the beauty of the city. The skyline is so magical. You can't compare it to any other country. I'm really sorry. I know you're going to... please, this is my own opinion. Personally, I feel like you can't compare Addis to other countries when it comes to infrastructure. For Uganda, we really have to do better. I feel like you have to talk, the plan of Addis and ours, you have to talk.
Oh, they have to also talk about us being visa-free, you guys. Surely. We need to be visa-free with Ethiopia.
Please, next time we come back here, if someone from the government of Ethiopia watches this, please advocate for content creators visa-free. We are paying a lot of money when it comes to visas, and we only have one month. Then Kenyans come for free, stay for 3 months. Please.
When I touched down at Addis Ababa Bole International Airport, I'm like, yo, what's happening?
You thought that taken to America.
I tell you, it was shining. The city was shining. I was like, yo. And I was like, then the driver drove me the city. Then he asked me, you like the city? You like the city? Then he asked me, you gonna like this? I kept quiet. I didn't answer. I had to keep quiet. I'm like, So I was in, they call it disbelief or like gas, like when you're like,
you're still resetting your mind.
Yes, tall, proud buildings, glittering. Like, this is nice. So, infrastructure-wise, if Ethiopia is just because when you come here like 2 months ago or 2 months, then you come back again after like 3 months, totally changed. Totally changed because the developments are ongoing. And then we rode. Actually, I was with you guys when we went down about 20 kilometers away from the city center. Massive structure.
Wow.
Guys,
and also like every single day, every minute you see something new. Exactly. And they build at night. So in the morning you just wake up, a building set. You said that this building wasn't here.
Yeah. So guys, I think this is like, Ethiopia is changing the narrative of Africa in terms of infrastructure. You see the dam being constructed. You see a lot of developments coming up. So we should learn from them and also develop our countries.
Yeah.
To me, right now, since I started coming to Addis, I feel like all cities, but now Kenya has started. Have you seen? Kenya has started putting chandeliers everywhere on the street. So, our dear guys, please from Uganda, we need lit cities. We need lit streets. You know, even when the buildings are not okay, but you have good lightings on the street, there's how it pops up. But
true.
Guys, these
Even
people,
security-wise,
yeah. These people use chandeliers on the street. I'm telling you. You say a very nice looking lamp. I said this should be in my home. You sit on the street.
Now, just don't come for me, but just go to some countries that I even don't want to speak here. In the morning, you will not find those chandeliers. Oh.
There's some countries even on a security camera they put a barbed wire on it. So
like also, you see here ATM machines.
ATM machines.
They're like ATM machines.
That's
true.
But in Uganda, they have to put some concrete.
With a gun.
This thing of also 24-hour banking, that is what we are told. Mm-hmm. Here they do 24-hour banking, you guys. Yeah. Come to my country.
Like you just find an ATM everywhere. You just go and withdraw your money.
Exactly.
But I've seen in some countries where there was a strike, a riot, and the boys were carrying an ATM machine. I'm sure that thing trended. Actually, I didn't know that they keep money actually in the machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I saw the boys were kicking it. They have what to kick, and the money would drop. I'm telling you, I saw it was it was a riot.
I must say, Addis Ababa is also so clean. And not only Addis, go to cities like Hawassa. Guys, have you been to Hawassa? Hey, yeah. Hawassa is so clean. And I heard actually it was the first city before Addis.
Yeah, it's the first city.
Like, it is extremely clean. Literally here, you are not supposed to dump. So for the first time as when you come to Addis, you're not supposed to dump anywhere. You're not supposed to step on the cyclist lane where the cyclists like use. You are not supposed to step on the grass. Those are the things you're not supposed to do in this country. In this country, actually this is the only African country I've gone to and they follow rules like this country. Here they follow rules. If I find you doing things that are not within their roots, you're going to be charged. That is Ethiopia for you. But you can't stay here, I must say. It's extremely clean. Construction is going on now everywhere. So I just imagine this place like in maybe like 2 years' time to come. Like when you come to Addis, you can even get lost, you know? Absolutely. Yeah. Let's talk about the language and communication.
Language and communication, then this is a problem because personally I've been using signs. I feel like I was enrolled in a sign school because what to do? They tell you, American? No, English, 0 English. So you just have to learn how to, exactly. If you want something, if I Google, if I want, maybe let me say tomatoes, I'll Google tomatoes and I show you a picture of tomatoes. Yes. That's how we communicate. If I don't Google, personally, I don't like translators because sometimes people feel like you are disrespecting them with a translator. Yeah. So I just Google what I want, I show you the picture. Yeah, if not, I do signs. Me, I've learned signs. Yeah, that's a big problem here.
That is how you can communicate.
Yeah, that's the only way I can communicate. Yeah, but a lot of them know some of the English, but then it won't be that smooth that I talk, you understand me. No, you have to go slow on them.
Language, I think, will depend on the place that you go to. Yeah. If you go to like international places, like if you go to international hotels, if you go to like places where there are a lot of tourists, there's a possibility of finding someone out of 10, 7 speak English. Yeah. But then if you go to like places where there are mostly local people around, local restaurants and stuff like this, if you want to maybe something, you have to use Google translator, or you have to use sign language.
Exactly, like body language.
Body language, or it sounds like this. But then if you go to those cultural places where they dance from, if you go to like happening places where there are international guests, there's people who are employed there speak English. Yeah. But then on the streets, it's hard. I happened to get a girl. We became like friends. You know that friend, like I was like, hey, hello, I'm like salam, and we exchanged contacts, right? And then I hoped to carry on, right? Exactly. Just as friends, and then hello, salam, no English. So I would use Google Translation. Until I reached a point, I'm like, this is going to work out. But then we're like friends, right? Even took her out just with our sister. We just You know me, I'm a good woman. She's a nice girl. She came through with her sister. We just went out, and then we were like, okay, let's just keep it as a friendship basis. Yeah, just But I also advise her to learn English in case she meets in the future. She needs to meet some other person to be of importance.
Don't feel a certain way, but we're just talking our experiences and our culture shocks here in Ethiopia, because I myself, I also have some challenges when I speak with Ethiopians, but I think we are getting there. Like, I even thank one of my subscribers. Thank you so much, Ezra, if you're watching this. He sent me a full list of words in English and words in like how to translate them in Amharic. They were really so helpful. So nowadays when I go to a restaurant, I try to read, then I try to speak with them. They're like, they actually get shocked at. So thank you so much. So I think Ethiopians should also do the same thing, like try to learn some English, get some English classes, for those ones who don't know, because I feel like nowadays actually there are a lot of tourists here in Ethiopia. You guys are going to be receiving a lot of them because your country is on the map right now. It's actually a world class, so let's talk about the nightlife and entertainment. How do you think about the nightlife here?
I want to go on the street at night and roll it with the Habesha girls. Hey, guys, let me tell you. You see these girls in those long dresses during the day? At night, there's something else.
Some of them.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Sometimes you find a lady, you be like, madam, let me see your Instagram. I'm telling you, you find a very well-dressed girl with a long outfit. Then you'll be like, can we become friends on Instagram? And you go there. This is someone who is in America. But yeah, let me tell you, nightlife here is so lit, and I love the fact that they still maintain their origin. They still maintain that their American dances, like those ones. Even the music
is in the local language.
Yeah, they do have music in their local language. They mix for you guys a little bit of Kenya,
English,
Uganda, English, Nigerian, but still they maintain the nightlife songs. Also, like, I wanted to ask, how do they squeeze themselves? Because I've been to clubs here, I don't see them squeezing.
Like they always squeeze us.
They always squeeze for us. You hold someone's son here. When they start, by the way, they start
like.
But they have the best nightlife. They have the best nightlife, guys. You can't be in a city lit with lights, lit with good buildings, and you expect the worst nightlife. They have the best.
Yeah, even live. They do lives actually. Band.
They do live band. They do live band in a club.
Yeah, that's true. So that was a culture shock to me actually.
Doing live band in a club, right?
Club. I'm telling you, just going to dancing.
So I would say nightlife has options. If you have like family, you can go to a traditional dance, a cultural dance place. Abyssinia, there is Totot, where you go and sit down with your family members. And then enjoy, or you can go to Fendika
Hayat.
Hayat. Like you can go if you see people dancing the cultural ones. Then if you're like Batan. From Kampala, Uganda, there is also an option for you. Where you go, there is lots of spirits, there's lots of whiskey, there's lots of wines.
And there are local wines actually.
Exactly, like the honey wine.
Have you realized here, guys, like in club, when we talk of wine, they don't have any imported. Is it imported? Or,
Most of their
wines are made
here.
from here.
They have Ethiopia,
Ethiopia, all of them. Actually, I asked someone, why is it that you don't have the other wines like the 4th Street, the Four Cousins? They're like, no. Here only Ethiopia made. So they maintain that authenticity.
Yeah. Even exporting things from here, it's a little bit hard. Because every time I tell them, why don't you export this? They're like, no, sister, it's within. I'm like, you guys need to export these things, so we really have nice things here.
Yeah.
So as you said, I don't know. So in those clubs, you'll find people from different countries. For example, we see people from UK, US,
the
diaspora, dressed in that nice way, right?
I know, right?
And also, I would say They play all sorts of music. They play Amharic. They play Western Africa, Amapiano. They play Nigerian music.
Uganda and Sheba is trending here.
Yes,
Sheba, yeah?
I even had them play our best musicians from Uganda here.
Yeah, Jose Chameleon.
Yeah.
Jose Chameleon.
Even Baraka. Actually, here they know more of Baraka, Jose, and
Jose,
Sheba.
exactly.
Yeah, so just to tell you that there is options. You can go to different clubs, different bars, live music, as my sister has said. So here, don't be, like,
Don't limit yourself.
don't limit yourself.
Explore.
Explore. You just have to get in touch with the right person.
Let's talk about the transport systems here. How do you find it?
Personally, that first of all, the transport is so cheap here, and they have a variety. They have options. You can use a train, which just goes for 10 birr.
Yeah.
That's around how much in Ugandan shillings? 10 birr.
Like maybe 500.
Like 500, you
Even
go for a train,
500
guys.
Less than $1.
You go for a train ride, and to not a close distance, like let me say 10 kilometers, 500 Ugandan shillings. You go for a train, you can just go for the buses. They have the electric buses, and personally, they have also Ubers. They're so cheap.
Oh, very cheap actually.
They're very cheap actually,
Yeah.
the Ubers here.
Yeah.
Then if you're this person who want to explore that gangster life, you go for their local buses. I would not advise that as a foreigner. I would not advise that.
Yeah.
So you know your safety first, but the transport system is so good. I feel like these people, before they thought about the developments in the building, what they first thought about the infrastructure, the roads.
Exactly.
They first thought about the roads.
Movement is very affordable
Flexible.
here. It's flexible.
Yeah.
You can go
Anytime.
for what suits your pocket. That's
Yeah.
the same thing I first said. That here you can actually survive on a budget very well
Very
because you
well.
know I can grab a bus from here to Bole. How much is that bus? 20 birr. Can't you really afford 20 birr?
You can.
You can eat your shiro because here shiro is actually you can even get it at 200 at a local one. Shiro is food here which you can eat and it's not that expensive. Actually, I was told that for someone to eat a raw meat, they should be having like a good source
good
of
money,
income,
yeah.
you know. So shiro can be affordable. So you can survive here for real.
Yeah, you-
Like the road safety, you see where like we come from, actually even the cases in Kenya, Uganda, there's a lot of road accidents, especially in the city area. But then here, it's more safe in a way that there are less accidents actually. And then I would say it's cheap. Road transport is cheap here. And then I would say they have variety of transport facilities. There is metro, train, light train, very cheap. There is minibuses, there is buses, there is rides. There is all sorts of transport. And then 24/7, as you said, you find them.
And they don't have pitches.
Motorcycle, yeah.
There's another culture show.
Yes, here there is no beep, 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 running on the pavements, running where? Those ones you don't find them here.
Yeah, it's organized. Like they have one-way roads, and
The roads are extremely wide. You can find the road has like 4 lanes.
yeah, and they also have ring roads actually that connects
Have
the
you seen the
entire city.
flyovers?
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Another thing that shocks me in this country is the fasting thing. Guys, tell me about this thing because literally we had an experience, me and someone. We went to a restaurant, very hungry after shooting a video. Reaching there, hey, they tell us, sister, we are very sorry. There is no food today. I'm like, Abby, what are you saying, you guys? We came here, we want food. Because first where I come from, where everywhere you go, you find food. They don't have, even the people have fasted, not restaurants. You cannot put restaurants to stop because people are fasting. But here, I'm telling you, religion, hey,
first.
Ethiopians respect religion here.
Personally, as you said, the religion respect here doesn't matter whether you're old, young, or average. Here, kids, grown-up people, any kind of age, they go to church. In Uganda, when it's time for maybe a big day like Christmas or so, we plan outing, club, we plan to go and have fun, to go to the beach. But here, the first thing that comes to their mind is going to church. Here, they value religion so much, and also they wear white, mostly white, right? I asked them why, because we want to be like angels. Yes, angels. So here, religion is respected.
Ethiopians, by the way, love meat. That's another thing. They love meat. Like meat has to be on each and. Have you guys realized meat and chicken?
Yeah.
those dishes have to be on each and every food.
But not on Friday.
But not on Friday. Okay, not on Wednesday and Friday. Not only. Okay, I think it's only on those 2 days whereby they don't eat meat. But here, every restaurant, they ask you tips, njera, tips, njera. Like, let's talk about the money and lifestyle. Yeah, what do you think about the cost of living here in general? Do you think it's expensive staying in Ethiopia or it's cheap?
Like, it's affordable. And I feel like here, it's more cheaper than staying in Uganda. Yes.
Really?
I'm telling you, here you get an apartment of 3 rooms at 20,000 birr. 20,000 birr, that's around 500 or 600 Ugandan shillings.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you can get an apartment of 20,000 birr, everything, 3 bedrooms, guys. So if you are a group of people, you can just share. You understand? But then in Uganda, right now, getting a house such amount, it's so right now you can't.
One bedroom.
1M. 600. 1M, 2M. You know.
600,000 Ugandan shillings.
Yeah. So, but here I find the cost of living here cheap.
Accommodation.
When it comes to accommodation, that's so cheap. Even food.
You know, the government is establishing so many structures.
Yeah.
A lot of structures are coming up just to make affordable living for the people. That's why you see the cost of renting a house. Actually, in the index, Africa index, if you see one of the most affordable countries to rent an apartment is Ethiopia. Why? Because the government is improvising for the people.
Yeah.
And also, as she says, because you see, when you come with $1, exchanging it is a bit higher. So you will feel like it's affordable, much affordable.
Like for you, like you a visitor, you would feel like it is more affordable. But the locals, they say it's not affordable.
Yeah,
Exactly.
then I think we have to get a local to explain that. But on our side, it's quite affordable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
because-
of the dollars.
Oh,
You
the
carry
foreign
dollars.
currency.
Exactly.
Exactly. Just like also maybe another person will come to Uganda with dollars and exchanges
Exactly. That's
and
how
feel
it
like,
is.
oh, this is
yeah.
it's what? It's affordable.
Guys, let me ask: is there something called something similar to mobile money here?
Yeah.
What is it called here?
Telebill. They do telebill.
It's the
here.
telebill.
Yeah. And actually, when we talk about telebill, the rates at which they cut you when you're paying for something, they only charge you like one. One is just cent, not even cent. Even in Uganda shillings, you can't count that. So I feel it's much easier because me when I come here, I don't use cash. I just use telebill everywhere, paying for Uber, food, everything. I just use telebill. So I find that cheaper, and the rate at which they cut you the cost of transaction is quite cheaper.
I think let me add on that. They also, I think here cash is also king. It's just like where I come from. Cash is king. Uganda is the same thing. If you want to use an ATM, it's not like a thing here, but if you want, you can. But here they value cash more. Even when you go to hotels, they'll ask you, do you have cash?
For real.
I was shocked, yo. They're trying to advance. Don't forget, guys, Ethiopia is a young country. So some things are just coming up.
Young in some stuff, but mighty.
In development, it's mighty, but it's a young country because they're in 2018.
Yeah.
Do you know the instances where they ask you mostly cash
Yeah.
is when you're paying in dollars?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you're paying locally, they have options of bill because I realized that the dollar here has
More value.
and see on market getting it is a bit hard. So many people would opt to
Get a dollar from you.
like carry out or like to close transactions in dollars. Yeah, so that they have the higher value of it.
Yeah.
By the way, when we talk about a dollar, I paid somewhere with dollars, and when I was requesting for my balance, they gave me beer. I was like, no, please, can you give me dollars? They're like, no, in Ethiopia, we don't give back dollars.
Exactly.
So here, dollars enter, they don't get out.
They don't get out. That's another thing, guys.
Our dollars go.
Even me, when I went to the National Palace, it was still the same thing. We expected balance of dollars. They gave us beer. Can we give you beer? I'm like, okay, it's okay. As long as I'm here, it will still help.